Cedric Senecan, a French aromatic perfumer and aromatherapy consultant. Today I'm going to talk about basic perfumery. Basic perfumery, that means that we talk about fragrance compound as a fragrance house. So where does the raw material come from, and then what is the fragrance composition, how do we store it, and then a conclusion. For example, fragrance oil composition is made up of three major components. The first one is the fragrance oil come from the natural isolates or essential oils, and then the aromatic chemicals and solvent. Those are the three major components. You can relate it like making a cup of coffee. Then the coffee can make up of the coffee beans. It could be Colombian coffee beans or come from Indonesian coffee beans, or secondary should be the aromatic chemicals, and then plus the solvent. And the essential oils are coming from the natural, come from the plant sources, and the solvent is needed because some of the raw material could be in powder form, so that's why, or resinous form. That's why you need a solvent to solubilize it to make it a liquid form. The fragrance oils, as I said, three major components: natural, essential, synthetic, and solvent. The natural ones come from plant. You have to be careful about the pure word. This is very misleading. The synthetic, it comes from the petroleum and different type of solvent depending on application. Now, from the natural resources, it could be leaf, it could be flower, fruit, wood, root, and seed. So in a simple format, it used to be the natural part used to come from animal, but now because of cruelty, this is banned. The well, or also civet, that's banned already. So now it's all come from the plant. It could be the steam distillation or expression or solvent extraction. The synthetic side, the synthetic is purely from the laboratory, and so you can have the nature identical, the artificial ones. So what are the natural ingredients that could be? Could be colored, okay, so they have low flash points, and also they could cause allergen. And the negative part of natural is that they are expensive, and also they are not long lasting. Synthetic, on the other hand, is much cheaper and also have a constant supply. So the fragrance composition, the structure could be made up of top note, middle note, and base note. The top note are the ones that evaporate very fast, and it tends to be citrus like lemon or orange, whereas the middle note tends to be like rose or jasmine and so on, the floral note. And the base note could be the woody, could be the musk, or could be the more viscous product or powder product. So this is a simple formula. It could consist of 30 to 60 raw materials, a mixture of synthetic and naturals. So the application will vary according to the what solvent you use. So in other words, we have to also be careful about the fragrance oil storage. Sometimes the oil is like wine, they can oxidize, and also it depends on the pH, and also if there are iron present, they could turn red, especially with aniline, and especially when they're in contact with plastic products, ABS and PP could cause erosion. So with HDPE are much more stable. And the other thing is about the quality assurance. So be careful when you buy the fragrance oil. You have to make sure there are IFRA report, and also allergen report, and also make sure SDS, the safety data sheet. So sometimes in conclusion, make sure that there are lots of gray areas between standard of scents, and some of them claims to be organic or bio certification, so you have to be very careful. The main thing is you have to get it from a reliable company with IFRA regulations, and we can again, the final prices are dependent on the type of oil, essential oils, fragrance oil, concentration, purity, and availability. And at the end, our company can tailor-make fragrance to your own needs. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you.